All right, my name is Jake. I am a graduate at Rockside, and now I am on staff at the Rockside Great Lakes location.
My name is Cain, and I am a graduate at Rockside, and now I'm on staff at the Rockside in Etna. We grew up together in Rapid City, South Dakota, and we both went through traumatic accidents back in 2008 and 2009. And we both got addicted to the prescription opiates that we're on. And we were running and gunning with each other all throughout high school, all the way up until I got locked up. And then when I get out, I end up seeing him, and that's all we knew was our addiction. And the same type of story with Jake's dad and my dad. My dad passed away 3 weeks before I came to the program. I was on a violation in prison, and I got the phone call that my dad passed away from a heart attack. That led me to wanting to end my life through an overdose, which I was unsuccessful at. The EMTs ended up Narcanning me, bringing me back to life. I heard about Rockside when I was living at this sober living house. Someone was trying to tell me, hey, there's this place out in Etna. And I was telling them off, like, no, I gotta pay off my car, I gotta do all this, I have to pay my bills. I wasn't paying my bills though. And I finally, after I overdosed, I called them up and said, hey, I'm ready. And did the application over the phone, and my PO was like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to go, because I was a flight risk. I was always the one that would try to run all the time. And I prayed to God for the first time in my life. I'm like, God, just give me this chance at Rockside. I'm ready to, whatever it takes, Lord, just get me to California. And a few days later, I got called down and I flew out here. It was probably a year after I graduated Rockside. I called up Jake. I knew he was in a bad spot, and I was trying to tell him, like, hey, there's this place out in Great Lakes. You know, they're willing, you know, it's an 8-month program. They'll be there for you, you know, just, you gotta take the step. And like, look what God did for me. You know, he can do it for you too.
Yeah, so community was a big thing, especially when you're coming off of the drugs that I was coming off of. I wasn't like when I first thought I was going to Rockside, I kind of had the picture of what it was going to be like, but I still thought it was going to be like a normal treatment center, just having 2 beds in a room and kind of just the way treatment centers are. But the fellowship, the community, the prayers, everything coming off those meds, and the support that I had, and the lenience they had on me about coming off my medication was a huge. I don't think I would have been able to do it anywhere else besides Rockside if I was to come off the same medication again, because it was a nightmare. I was going 9 hours of sleep in 4 days sometimes, and getting up was a struggle, and feeling like I let the guys down when I couldn't get out there to do chores and help was the biggest struggle, but they always were in support of me no matter what I was going through. So that's how it is at all the Rocksides, I think. I mean, anything that you're going through, they're gonna support you and have your back.
When Jake got accepted to the program, I fully knew that it was gonna change his life. It's hard, you know, you have to make that decision to turn your life over to God, you know, and the staff will be able to walk you through that and just be there to support that. And it was crazy the first time when I went out to see his graduation, getting off the airplane and walking through the airport to his car. That was the first time we were sober together since we were like 13, you know? And it's like, it was just nuts, like, wow. We actually look healthy, you know?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports Rockside and supported me while I was going through the program. Through your donations, I was able to complete the program with the highest honors. And it's a great thing to know that there are people out there like you that are supporting this kind of program.
I want to say thank you to all supporters for all your prayers and all your donations that impact students' lives. It impacted me and my cousin's lives, and our lives have been changed. And we want to just say thank you for that, and we want to give God all the glory in that. You sure?
Whoa!